Yes, we're moving steadily, and of course we're going to get to our destination in no time. Up next on the program is presentation, brand presentation. And the very first we have is from Care Click. Are they ready? Care Click will be represented by Mahmud and Dr. Chege Chinedu. I apologize if I bothered that name. Are they ready? Presentation from Care Click. Please let's have them up. After that, of course, we'll take a word from Honourable Minister if we represented in this point. Time is fast spent, we have to move and then put up the presentation in another time because they're taking time to be here. DJ, please take it down. Up next on the brochure, we have a special guest of honor's address, Dr. Mohammed Abubakar, the Minister of Agriculture and Rural Development. He is here to be represented by the Federal Director of Cooperatives, FDC, Engineer Jibril Abubakar. Please let's give him a round of applause as he goes up on stage for his address. Please keep clapping.
As a number 2 cooperative person in Nigeria, my Honourable Minister is number 1. I have a duty to greet us in the cooperative way. Cop, cop, cop! Cooperative. Cop, cop, cop! Cop, cop, cop! Where? Thank you very much. So if, any one of us here do not know how we cooperatives salute ourselves, I'm sure today we have known. Cooperatives are here, they are there, they are all over the nooks and crannies of Nigeria and in all sectors of the economy. Like the MC said, this speech is expected to be delivered by the Honourable Minister of Agriculture and Rural Development, who is the overall supervising minister for cooperatives affairs in Nigeria. His name, as we all know, as we might know, is Dr. Mahmud Abubakar. It's not long he assumed duty as Minister of Agriculture, but he's a very passionate person about cooperatives in Nigeria. And candidly, he has been looking forward to have an interaction with the cooperative sector. He really wished that he would be there, but engagements are just diverse and so on. So he has asked me to sincerely extend to you his apologies for not being around, but that he is with us in spirit. And it is him who has given me or approved that the speech be read. So, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the speech I'm going to read, just like I said in Abeokuta, the message in the speech is that of the minister. So the message you'll be hearing is that of Dr. Mahmud Abubakar, but of course the speech, the voice you will be seeing is the real life voice of Engineer Abubakar Jibril. So if I'm not able to present his speech very well, please, I take responsibility. But if I fortunately am able to do it very well, I know you should know that that is what you should have done, because he's a very good speaker. So this is the speech. The chairman of today's occasion. Unfortunately, I couldn't capture the Honourable. I'm very sorry. The chairman of today's occasion, the Honourable Commissioner of Trade and Cooperatives for Lagos State, the Federal Director of Cooperatives, Engineer Abubakar, Jibril, that is yours sincerely, the keynote speaker at today's event, Dr. Togbe Kolade Faswa. This is a very special person to me. I often see him on NTA Good Morning Nigeria, and he speaks on very important national issues. Me personally, it's really a privilege sitting very close to him and then having the privilege of going to hear him speak directly. So Dr. Faswa, it's really a great pleasure having you around today. Thank you very much. I think you don't deserve more. Yes, thank you very much. Former Director of the Federal Department of Cooperative, here present, Engineer Akintola Akintoye, the former Managing Director, CEO of Keystone Bank, I believe that's Mr. Hafiz Ololade Bakari. I quite enjoy his speech. I never knew there was a non-cooperative person who knows so much about cooperative. Everything he said was just on point, and I have informed him that we are going to engage him much more on many of the issues he has raised. The president of CRASoN Society Limited, Mr. Victor Oyegoki, the other members of the society, other special guests at today's occasion, gentlemen of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great pleasure to present this address at this auspicious occasion of the 3rd National Cooperative Ratings and Awards Program organized by the Cooperative Ratings and Awards Society of Nigeria Limited. I congratulate the board members and the president and members of CRASoN Cooperatives Limited for their determination to ensuring the regular hosting of this program. I be bold to state that the sustained hosting of this award ceremony is a unique and welcome development. This event will certainly catalyze and motivate many cooperatives for higher performance and recognition within and outside the country. We felicitate with CRASoN for deeming it fit to pioneer this progressive idea and event in Nigeria. Cooperatives, as we all know, are formed by people who are united voluntarily to meet their common economic, social, and cultural needs and aspirations through a jointly owned and democratically controlled enterprise. This is what is often referred as the cooperative identity. It is an autonomous group of people who have decided to set up an enterprise and run it in a democratic manner. There is no any other organization that has the same identity as the cooperative, and this identity positions the cooperative for a lot of impact, for resilience, and for growth and development. Cooperatives put their members at the center of their business with broader values of self-help, self-responsibility, democracy, equality, equity, and solidarity. These are further identities of cooperative societies. Cooperatives are value-based and principle-driven organizations. This is why they promote additional income through profit sharing and distribution of dividends, what they call surplus. as a resilient means of bouncing back from the global pandemic of COVID-19, cooperative societies are encouraged to diversify their investments in agriculture, in transportation, housing, mining, and other job-creating sectors, meaning that a cooperative is not just an agricultural issue. Cooperatives is applicable to all sectors of the economy, all aspects of human endeavor. As you are all aware, significant progress has been made in the cooperative sector in Nigeria. However, the sector is yet to attain its full potentials. Continuous advocacy and heightened publicity of cooperative activities are still needed to appropriately project the impact and contribution of the sector to national development by all well-meaning stakeholders. And definitely, CRASoN is a well-meaning stakeholder in this regard. If you give them a round of applause, I will not object. Thank you very much. The Federal Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Development hereby reiterates its position on the decision taken a couple of years ago that cooperative sector should rise up and attempt to contribute 30% of Nigeria's GDP within this decade. The present estimate is between 5 and 7% of Nigeria's GDP. In countries like Kenya, cooperatives contribute about 45% of the GDP. In Tanzania, it's about 12%. And definitely, we have more cooperators in Nigeria, and we have even lot more who are willing to join cooperatives. So, there's definitely the potential of Nigerian cooperatives to contribute a minimum of 30% to Nigeria's GDP. This objective can only be achieved by deliberately stepping up cooperative entrepreneurship activities and investment ventures in the country. The Federal Department of Cooperatives has been repositioned and further strengthened to carry out the role of promoting, supervising, and coordinating the activities of cooperative organizations at the federal level, while the State Department of Cooperatives carry out similar roles at the state level. So far, a comparatively low number of only about 25% cooperative societies in Nigeria have been captured into the cooperative data analysis system, but there is a strong arrangement on ground to capture far more cooperatives within the next few months. So many of us will soon that our cooperative stakeholders will be approached by data collectors to provide information to update the cooperative data in Nigeria. Mr. Chairman, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, may I use this opportunity to reassure the audience that with me as the Honourable Minister of Agriculture and Rural Development, the present administration will continue to provide enhanced policy and investment environment necessary for full and effective mainstreaming, capacity building, and transformation of cooperative societies and their activities. I also wish to commend the President of CRASoN, Mr. Victor Oyeboke, his hard-working team, and the kind sponsors of this program for their jobs well done. I further extend my sincere appreciation to all cooperative societies that have participated in this competition and the members of the eminent members of the Committee of Jurors. Very importantly, I congratulate in advance the award winners for being outstanding in various ways, and I urge them not to rest on their oars. At this juncture, ladies and gentlemen, I wish to appreciate His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Lagos State, Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu, the Commissioner for Commerce, Industry and Cooperative, as well as the Lagos State Director of Cooperative, for providing the much needed government support for this event in particular and the cooperative sector in Lagos in general. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for your kind attention and wish you a very memorable award ceremony. God bless.
Thank you very much, sir. Please deserve a better round of applause as he goes back to his seat. That was the speech of a special guest of honor, Dr. Mohammed Abubakar, Minister of Agriculture and Rural Development. He'll be represented here by Engineer Jibril. He is, of course, standing in his stead, and he did that so perfectly. I learned one thing, but two anyway. The first is how to greet. So let me learn that now again. Cop, cop, cop. Cop, cop, cop. The second one I forgot. Where?